My dear one, take a deep breath right now. Let your shoulders soften. Let the rhythm of your breath remind you that life is always here to support you. You are safe in this moment. You are loved. And you are about to step into a new way of seeing yourself, one that allows prosperity and richness to flow freely into your life. For too long, many of us have carried the belief that wealth is something far away, something we must chase or struggle for. But what if I told you that you already hold the key, that the richness you seek has been whispering to you from within, waiting for you to open your heart to it? I know that sometimes it can feel as though the world is heavy, that bills, obligations, and fears about the future can crowd the mind. There may be a part of you that feels tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of believing that maybe things will one day get better. I want you to know it's all right to feel that way. Those emotions are simply old thoughts surfacing. And as we open this time together, I invite you to gently release any pressure to be perfect, any belief that you have to know how everything will unfold. You don't have to figure it all out tonight. Life will guide you step by step. Every thought we think is creating our future. The universe responds to the energy we give out through our feelings, our words, and our beliefs. When we fill our minds with thoughts of limitation, life mirrors those thoughts back to us. But when we fill our hearts with faith, with a knowing that we deserve to live abundantly, then life opens its arms wide and says, "Yes, my darling, this is for you." You see, wealth is not just about money. It is a vibration, a feeling of being supported, of knowing that you are enough. True richness begins in the mind and blossoms in the heart before it ever appears in the bank account. You may have been told that money is hard to earn, that you must struggle for success, or that wanting more is selfish. But these are just stories, old hand-me-down thoughts that no longer serve the beautiful being you are becoming. You were born into a universe of infinite supply. The same power that created oceans, mountains, and stars is breathing through you right now. That power is not stingy, nor does it hold back blessings from those who are good enough. It gives endlessly. Life loves you so deeply that it wants you to experience comfort, joy, and freedom, and those things are your birthright. As you listen to these words, feel yourself softening into the truth that prosperity is not a reward. It is a reflection of how open we are to receiving. Every time you allow yourself to feel gratitude, you open another door. Every time you let go of fear and trust that life will provide, another window opens. Every act of self-love increases your capacity to receive. The more you love yourself, the more wealth can find you, because love and abundance share the same frequency. They move together like sunlight through glass, filling every space that allows them in. When you wake up tomorrow, you can begin to feel the richness that already surrounds you. It might come through a sense of peace in your heart, the comfort of your bed, the beauty of the morning light, or the thought that you are guided and protected. Each of these moments is a symbol of wealth, real, living, breathing wealth that cannot be taken away. As you open your awareness to the simple blessings of today, you prepare yourself to receive the greater blessings that are on their way. You do not have to beg for prosperity, you simply have to allow it. The energy of wealth is gentle, loving, and always flowing. Think of it as a stream moving through your life. When we fear lack, it's as though we place stones in that stream. We block the natural movement of abundance. But when we release fear and say, "I am willing to receive," the stones begin to roll away and the flow becomes steady again. Life wants to give to you, always. You are not separate from the flow. You are part of it. You are the river itself. We often think wealth begins in the outer world, in the things we can count or measure, But true prosperity starts with a feeling, a quiet, joyful knowing that you are already supported by something far greater than circumstances. This is not a theory, it is the way life works. When we align our thoughts with love and gratitude, the universe rearranges itself to match our vibration. You can begin this alignment right now by softly saying to yourself, I am open to receive all the good that life has for me. I deserve to live abundantly. I trust that life is on my side. Money is simply an expression of life's generosity. It moves where love and belief flow freely. When we live in fear, we unconsciously push it away. But when we treat money as a friend, one who comes to support, not control us, it responds to our warmth. When you bless your bills with gratitude instead of resentment, when you thank your income no matter its size, you tell the universe, I am ready for more, and more comes, always. If we look deeper, we see that most of our blocks around wealth were formed long ago, often before we were even aware of what money really meant. Perhaps you grew up hearing phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that, or you have to work hard just to survive. These words sink deep into a young mind and become silent rules we live by. As adults, they run quietly beneath the surface, shaping our experiences without us realizing it. But here's the beautiful truth. Beliefs are not permanent. They are only thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. Right now, you can choose a new thought. You can say, I am willing to release every belief that no longer serves me. I am willing to see myself as worthy of abundance. When we make this choice, we begin to rewrite the story of our lives. And the moment you change your thinking, your energy shifts. Life listens to that shift. The universe says, they are ready now, and begins to send new experiences that reflect your new vibration. The change may begin quietly, an unexpected opportunity, a kind word, a small financial blessing, but each one is a sign that your inner world is opening to receive more. Sometimes when people first begin to think about wealth in this way, they notice resistance rising up. Perhaps an inner voice says, this can't be true, or it's not that easy. That's all right. That voice is just an old pattern of fear trying to keep you safe. Thank it for trying to protect you, and let it know you are safe now. You can handle abundance. You can handle success. You can handle joy. The truth is, your mind and heart were designed to hold infinite good. Take a moment now to breathe in deeply and feel the air fill your lungs. That air is free, plentiful, and always available. You do not have to earn it. You do not have to fight for it. It is given simply because you exist. Wealth operates on the same principle. Life does not withhold good things from you. The only thing that ever blocks the flow is the belief that you are unworthy or that there isn't enough. Once those ideas are released, prosperity flows as naturally as breath. Let us talk about what wealth really is. It is not only coins and numbers. It is the smile that warms your day, the meal that nourishes your body, the inspiration that flows through your mind. Wealth is the comfort of peace when you rest your head at night. It is the sense of possibility when you wake in the morning. Every bit of joy, kindness, and love in your life is a form of abundance. When we begin to see it this way, we stop chasing and start receiving. We realize that we are surrounded by riches already. There are times when people think they need to deserve wealth, as though life were keeping score. But the truth is, you are worthy simply because you exist. You are a child of the universe, and the universe is abundant beyond measure. There is no shortage of good. There is no limit to the ways life can bless you. The moment you open your heart to that truth, your vibration changes. You stop waiting for wealth to arrive and begin living from the awareness that it is already here. The mind and body are always working together. When we feel anxious about money, our bodies tighten, our breath becomes shallow. This contraction tells the universe that we are afraid to receive. But when we breathe deeply, relax our shoulders, and trust that all is well, our body sends a signal of openness. The universe reads that signal as a command and begins to send new opportunities. That is why self-care, relaxation, and positive thought are such powerful forms of wealth attraction. They communicate trust to life itself. As you begin to embrace the energy of wealth, you may notice small signs of abundance showing up. Perhaps a friend offers to help you, or you find a forgotten bill in your pocket, or an opportunity appears at just the right time. Celebrate these moments. They are the universe's way of showing you that the flow has begun. The more you appreciate, the faster the current grows. Now let us gently explore where our limiting beliefs came from. Most of them are inherited, not through intention, but through repetition. We learned from the people who raised us, from the culture around us, from the media that constantly tells us what we lack. But these beliefs are not the truth of who we are. They are stories we once agreed to believe, and we can choose again. When you were a child, perhaps you noticed how adults spoke about money with worry, or how arguments arose around finances. In those moments, a part of you may have decided that money causes pain, or that safety means not asking for more. These small, quiet conclusions shape our entire relationship with abundance. But today, you have the awareness to rewrite those conclusions. You can tell that younger part of you, it is safe to receive. It is safe to prosper. It is safe to be supported by life. Every belief we hold is like a seed planted in the garden of the mind. If we plant seeds of fear, we grow experiences of struggle. If we plant seeds of trust, we grow experiences of ease. Your mind is fertile ground, and it will grow whatever you choose to plant. So today, let us plant thoughts of abundance. Let us affirm gently, I am willing to believe that life supports me. I am willing to allow prosperity to flow easily. I am deserving of wealth in every form. Be gentle with yourself as you make these changes. Some old patterns may still rise up for a while, and that's all right. When they do, simply say, that's an old belief, and I no longer choose it. Then replace it with a new thought that feels better. You might say, I am loved. I am guided. I am open to receive all the good that life offers. Repetition is the key. Just as old thoughts became habits through repetition, new thoughts will become your new truth with practice. Over time, you will notice your body feeling lighter, your emotions calmer, and your outer world beginning to reflect the peace within. This is how transformation happens, not through force, but through gentle awareness. Wealth is not something we chase, it is something we allow. And as you open more each day, life meets you with blessings in ways you never could have planned. You are awakening now to a new understanding of prosperity. It is not something you must earn through suffering, it is something you awaken to through love. The universe has always been ready to give. The only question has ever been, are you ready to receive? And now you are. Your willingness is enough. Life loves a willing heart. And when you say yes, the doors open and the richness of existence flows in through opportunities, relationships, ideas, and a deeper sense of peace than you have ever known. My beautiful friend, as we continue this journey together, I want you to know that there is no rush. Growth is not a race. It is a gentle unfolding. Each new thought, each new awareness opens another door within you. And now, let us open the door to one of the most powerful transformations you can experience, the release of fear and guilt around money. These emotions have weighed so heavily on so many hearts, but they do not belong to you anymore. You are ready to be free, For a long time, many of us have carried the belief that wanting money or enjoying comfort somehow makes us less spiritual or less good. Somewhere we learned that it is noble to struggle, that being poor is virtuous, or that those who are wealthy must have done something wrong. These beliefs are not the truth of life. They are misunderstandings born of fear. Life is not divided into material and spiritual. It is all one energy. When you understand that, you begin to see that abundance in all forms, love, health, joy, money, is part of your divine right to live fully. Guilt about money often shows up in small, quiet ways. It may appear as hesitation when you receive a gift, or a sinking feeling when you spend on something that brings you joy. You might hear an inner voice say, "I shouldn't," or "that's too much." But those thoughts are simply echoes of the past. You are allowed to enjoy the beauty of life. You are allowed to feel good about prosperity. When we feel guilty for receiving, we push blessings away. When we accept with gratitude and joy, we invite more to come. Let us take a deep breath together. Inhale the idea that life supports you. Exhale the belief that you must earn your worth. You are already worthy. You have always been worthy. Nothing can add to or take away from your worthiness. It is part of the divine fabric of your being. Fear and guilt around money also live in the body. They create tension in the chest, the stomach, the shoulders. When you feel anxious about finances, notice where that feeling lives in your body. Place a hand there and say softly, "It's safe for me to let this go. I am safe now. I am open to receive." You are speaking directly to your cells, reassuring them that there is no danger in being abundant. The body responds instantly to loving words. The moment you bring compassion to the place where fear lives, it begins to dissolve. Forgive yourself for every time you worried about money. Forgive yourself for every moment you compared yourself to others or felt undeserving. You did the best you could with the beliefs you had. Now you know a new way. Fear may still visit, but it does not control you anymore. Each time it arises, you can choose peace instead. You can say, "Life provides for me in expected and unexpected ways. I am willing to trust." Life always responds to trust. The more we release fear, the more we create space for faith. And faith, my dear one, is the soil in which prosperity grows. Fear is like a clenched fist. It cannot receive. Faith is an open hand that allows good to flow in. The next time you feel nervous about money, pause and take 3 slow breaths. With each breath, imagine your hand opening wider and wider until you can feel the energy of life filling it with abundance. You may not see the results immediately, but the shift has already begun. As we release fear and guilt, we begin to reprogram the mind with loving thoughts. The mind is so powerful. It believes whatever we tell it most often. For years, it may have heard, "I can't afford that," or "I'll never get ahead," and it simply accepted those statements as truth. But your mind is not your enemy. It's a loyal servant waiting for your new instructions. When you speak with love, the mind obeys love. Begin gently with affirmations that feel kind and believable. You might say, "I am learning to welcome abundance into my life," or "Each day I grow more comfortable with receiving," or "It's safe for me to prosper." The words themselves are not magic. It's the feeling behind them that shapes your life. As you speak these affirmations, breathe slowly and imagine each word sinking into your heart like soft light. The mind listens through repetition, so speak your new thoughts often while getting dressed, washing dishes, driving, or walking. Every time you do, you strengthen the roots of abundance within you. There may be moments when an old thought interrupts, whispering, "This won't work," or "It's too late." Smile at that thought. It's only a remnant of the past, trying to protect you from disappointment. But you are safe now. You are stronger than the thought. Simply say, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe, but I choose love instead." And return to your affirmation. You are retraining your mind to believe in possibility rather than limitation. Your thoughts are powerful commands to the universe. When you say, "I am open to receive," life begins to rearrange itself to match that declaration. You may notice a phone call, an idea, or a chance encounter that opens a new door. Nothing is random. Everything responds to your vibration. The more you think loving, abundant thoughts, the more life can give you loving, abundant experiences. The body and mind are one. As you reprogram your thoughts, your body also begins to shift. You might notice a sense of ease where there used to be tension. Your sleep may deepen, your breathing may slow, and your heart may feel lighter. This is the physical proof that your inner world is healing. When the mind is filled with loving ideas, the body becomes a reflection of peace. Each day, take a few minutes for what I like to call mirror time. Stand before your reflection and look into your own eyes. Speak your new thoughts aloud. I love you. I believe in you. I deserve abundance. It may feel awkward at first, but keep going. The eyes are the windows of the soul, and when you speak directly to them, your inner self begins to listen. The part of you that once doubted begins to soften. Soon you'll find that these words feel natural, even joyful. You'll begin to smile at yourself because you'll recognize that love has always been there, waiting to be acknowledged. Now let us talk about one of the greatest keys to abundance, gratitude. Gratitude is the bridge between where you are and where you wish to be. When you practice gratitude, you are not denying your desires. You are simply acknowledging that good already exists in your life. And when you do, life says, "Ah, they have noticed my gifts. Let me give them more." Gratitude is the most magnetic state of being. It multiplies whatever you focus upon. You can begin this practice right now. Take a moment to silently name 5 things you are grateful for. They can be simple: the air you breathe, the warmth of your home, the taste of water, the laughter of a child, the comfort of rest. As you name each one, feel your heart expand just a little more. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it's an energy that opens every door. It tells the universe that you are ready to receive more of the same. Some people wait for big miracles before feeling thankful, but gratitude is most powerful when practiced for the little things. It is like watering the seeds of your garden. You may not see the flowers yet, but your gratitude nourishes the soil, and soon beauty blossoms. The same is true for your prosperity. When you give thanks for what you already have, you are telling life that you are a good steward of blessings, and life responds by sending more. In moments of stress, gratitude can also soothe the mind. Instead of focusing on what's missing, gently shift to what is present. If you're worried about money, you can say, "I am thankful for the resources I have today. I am thankful for my creativity, my strength, and my ability to learn new ways to thrive." Each word of thanks is a step toward peace. Gratitude does not ignore challenges. It transforms how we experience them. You may find it helpful to keep a small gratitude journal. Each morning or evening, write down 3 things you appreciate. They don't have to be grand: the sound of birds, the feeling of your pillow, the support of a friend. These are all treasures. Over time, you'll notice that your list grows longer and your heart grows lighter. You'll begin to see beauty everywhere, even in what once felt ordinary. And that is when true wealth reveals itself. Wealth is not a number, it is a state of consciousness. Gratitude lifts you into that consciousness. It tells life, "I am aware of my blessings and I am ready for more." This simple, consistent awareness changes everything. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, gratitude becomes your first response rather than your last resort. You wake each morning and think, how blessed I am to be alive today. As you continue this journey, remind yourself that gratitude and abundance are partners. You cannot have one without the other. The more grateful you are, the more abundant your life becomes. And the more abundant your life becomes, the more grateful you feel. It's a beautiful, endless circle of giving and receiving. You are learning now that life is not against you, it is for you. Every breath you take, every heartbeat, every sunrise is proof of that love. You don't have to struggle or strive to earn it. You only need to open your heart and allow it in. Gratitude opens that heart. It turns ordinary days into sacred moments and small blessings into great ones. My dear, you are already on the path of transformation. With each loving thought, each moment of gratitude, each release of fear, you are changing the very fabric of your reality. The universe responds to your willingness like a gentle echo. It hears your affirmation and whispers back, yes, it is done. You are becoming lighter, freer, and more radiant with every breath. And the more light you allow within, the more wealth and love flow to you from every direction. You are safe. You are loved. You are supported. Life adores you and wants to see you flourish. Open your heart a little wider and whisper softly to yourself, I am grateful. I am worthy. I am ready for the richness of life to flow through me. And know, deep within your being, that it already is. My sweet soul, as you sit quietly with these ideas, let us now turn our hearts toward a vision of the life you are creating. You have already begun to shift your inner world, and soon you will begin to see reflections of that shift all around you. Close your eyes for a moment if you wish, and allow the mind to soften. Breathe slowly, peacefully, and imagine the gentle arrival of tomorrow morning. Feel the stillness of that moment, the soft light brushing across your face, the air fresh and calm. The world feels different now, lighter, brighter, more open, and so do you. You wake with a deep sense of peace in your heart. There is no rush, no fear, no lack. You feel supported, safe, and ready to receive the new day. As you stretch and rise, you notice a quiet joy bubbling inside you. Something feels right, as though everything is gently aligning in your favor. You smile, not because of what has appeared, but because of what you feel. That feeling is richness. It is the vibration of abundance moving through your body, mind, and spirit. You realize that wealth is not coming to you someday. It is here, right now, in this breath. You feel grateful for the bed that held you through the night, for the light that kisses your skin, for the life that flows through your veins. You are rich already, in ways that money alone can never measure. As you move through this imagined morning, every small act becomes a declaration of prosperity. When you sip your tea or coffee, you savor it slowly, thinking, I have time, I have peace, I have plenty. When you open your door, you see the world around you as abundant. So much color, sound, movement, and life. You can sense the universe whispering, look how I support you. That quiet joy is the signal that you have become one with the flow. You are no longer waiting for wealth to appear. You are embodying it. Each time you visualize a new version of yourself, calm, trusting, radiant, you are sending a message to life. This is who I am now. The mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. It only knows what you tell it repeatedly. When you see yourself as abundant, peaceful, and worthy, the universe reorganizes itself to mirror that truth back to you. This is why visualization is so powerful. It's not fantasy. It's practice for the life you are allowing. And so, let us weave this vision into your everyday living. There are small, beautiful steps that keep the flow of prosperity alive in your life. Begin each day by speaking words of kindness to yourself. The first thoughts of the morning set the tone for the hours ahead. When you wake, instead of rushing to worry or hurry, take one deep breath and affirm, "Life loves me. Today I open to receive all the good that is meant for me." Those words create an energetic doorway through which blessings can enter easily. Throughout your day, be mindful of how you speak about money and abundance. Words are magnets. When you say, "I can't afford it," you close the door. When you say, "I choose to use my resources wisely," you stay in power. When you speak with appreciation, you remain in the flow. Even a simple thank you when you pay for something carries an energy of respect that multiplies prosperity. Treat every transaction as an exchange of love, not loss. Mirror work is another sacred step. Stand before your reflection, meet your own gaze, and say, "I love you and I am proud of you. You are doing wonderfully. Wealth flows to you in expected and unexpected ways." Say it softly, with tenderness. Your subconscious listens through repetition and tone, and the gentler your voice, the deeper it receives the truth. Some days you may not feel like saying it, but those are the days when it works the most. Another lovely practice is to bless everything that represents money in your life. When you touch your wallet, bless it. When you check your bank balance, bless it. When you receive money, bless it with gratitude. Even when you pay a bill, say, "Thank you, life, for trusting me with this responsibility. I know that as I give, I also receive." These simple acts tell the universe that you are in harmony with the energy of giving and receiving, and that harmony is the heartbeat of prosperity. If you wish, you can also begin a short nightly ritual. Before bed, close your eyes and review the blessings of your day. Whisper, "Thank you," for each one, no matter how small. Then say, "Tomorrow, more good comes my way." Drift to sleep with that feeling of peace, and you will awaken into a world that reflects it. Life always responds to the thoughts we fall asleep with. Now, as you continue walking this path, you begin to realize something profound. You are not chasing wealth anymore. You are becoming it. The richness you used to look for outside yourself now rises naturally from within. You no longer wait for the world to prove your worth. You live from the awareness that you are already whole, already supported, already loved. And from that fullness, life can only mirror back more fullness. When we know ourselves as the source, we stop worrying about the flow. You see, you are not a small being trying to grab a share of life's goodness. You are life expressing itself through form. The more love, joy, and generosity you allow, the more abundance flows through you. You are not a container for wealth, you are the current of it. Every time you smile, help someone, or create something beautiful, you are circulating prosperity. You become a channel through which the universe blesses others, and that same energy returns to you multiplied. There is great power in living as the source. It means you stop asking, "When will I get?" and start affirming, "I am already giving. I am already rich." You realize that the more joy you share, the more flows back to you. You may find that as you give freely, your kindness, your creativity, your gratitude, money and opportunities come more easily than ever. This is not coincidence. It is alignment. The energy you send out always returns in perfect measure. Now take a deep, peaceful breath and let it fill your chest. Feel the rhythm of life moving through you. That is abundance. That is wealth. It has never left you. It only waited for you to remember who you are. You are not separate from prosperity. You are its living expression. The same intelligence that causes flowers to bloom, rivers to flow, and stars to shine is moving through you now, creating experiences of love and success in perfect timing. And as we come gently to the end of this journey together, Let these words settle into your heart. You are already richer than you know. Every breath, every heartbeat, every act of kindness is a symbol of your wealth. The outer signs, money, opportunities, success, will come naturally, but they are only reflections of the inner abundance you are nurturing now. There is nothing to chase, nothing to fix, only a deeper allowing. Life adores you. It has always adored you. Even in the moments when you doubted yourself, life was guiding you toward this awakening. You are now stepping into the awareness that you deserve all the good that exists. You are a magnet for wealth because you are made of the same loving energy that creates worlds. There is nothing outside of you that can limit what you allow inside. So tonight, rest peacefully in the knowing that you are safe and cared for. Whisper softly to yourself, I am one with the abundant universe. I am open and ready to receive. I trust the flow of life. I am rich in love, in peace, in prosperity. Feel those words vibrate through you like a gentle melody. Allow them to cradle you in comfort and faith. When you wake tomorrow morning, you will feel lighter. You will sense that something has shifted. The same world will look brighter, kinder, and more generous. You will attract ideas, people, and experiences that mirror the love you now hold inside. And with each passing day, you will grow richer, not only in money, but in every form of goodness life can give. You are a divine being, infinitely worthy, endlessly loved. Life supports you in every possible way. Trust it, love it, and let it pour through you. The more you love yourself, the more you open to the prosperity that has always been waiting for you. And so, as you close your eyes tonight, know deep within your heart, tomorrow morning, you will wake up richer than ever, richer in peace, richer in gratitude, richer in love, richer in every beautiful way that life can bless you. And so it is.